Fatality.
Hey, welcome back everybody, it's Tyler the video.
The greatest warrior is OWF.
I just got my Mortal Kombat 4 pulled out right now so I can kind of show it off a little bit. I'm ready to sell off some games, basically. I've got too much stuff down here to really enjoy. So this is one of the ones that seems people are interested in it. And while it's not the first one I would be choosing to sell, I need to get some space back. So here's the Mortal Kombat 4 I have. And it's really loud. Let's see here. Let's turn the volume down on it. It's a box now.
The greatest warrior is OWF.
There you go. Turn the volume down on it. So let's get any other button exit. Alright, there we go. Alright, so the volume's been turned down on it. It's in really actually quite good shape. Put new joysticks on it, and you know, overall the cabinet's in excellent condition. There's a couple little things here, like someone screwed something up here. Probably some kind of, there's probably a banner marquee over the top. This side looks pretty good. I mean, there's just that standard little bit of tearing at the bottom there. There's no back door. You see this Radical Bikers here? This is a Mortal Kombat 4 cabinet as well. And I will give you the door out of it if it's important to you, if you buy this. If you take more than one game, I'll be even happier. Now, the only thing about this game that is, I think, might bother some people is this looks like it's been hit with a softball or something right here. And so it's dented in. But once you put it up against something else, you're not even going to notice it. And to be honest with you, it improves this guy. He's hideous. Okay, so that's, and you can see there's like a, starting to bubble up a little bit there. But I think this thing's in great shape. So I don't know what to say about price right now. I mean, some people seem to be really interested in it. That's revision 3. Okay, so not the one I want to get rid of first, but since people are interested in it, I'm going to put that up there. This Radical Bikers, like I said, this is, if you want this, you can have it. If you want to take both, you can take both. The monitor keeps going into shutdown on this. Probably just needs a new flyback or some caps. I've recapped the monitor, but one of the things that it's still loud. The one thing that I found is that if you, I was watching some of John Arcade's videos, and there was a particular cap, some of the mylar or nylon, just those, you know, those little caps that, when replaced, stop the shutdown on a different monitor. But maybe that's a similar thing with here. I've recapped it and done a lot of work on it. So, but when it lights up, it'll come on sometimes. It looks great. It's a fantastic monitor. The gameplay is good when it works. The throttle is broken, but I have another throttle cable and handle somewhere. I've just put it somewhere. Maybe it's in, yeah, it's right here. There's a whole nother one there to replace the old one. Okay, so that's the Mortal Kombat. I'm not interested in getting rid of my Marvel vs. Capcom. That's great. This here, this is a rare Bad Dudes 25-inch cabinet that's been kind of hacked up a little bit, but if you're like a big Bad Dudes guy and you really want this and you want to restore it, I've got side art for it. I don't have a control panel overlay. The old one's underneath it, but it's been chopped up pretty good. If I can get rid of that, but I don't think anybody's really going to want it. This Outrun is in good condition, runs great. I've recapped the monitor, it looks fantastic. The hang-on here. This, of the two here, I'd rather keep the super hang-on. The vinyl is missing on the side door, but that's an easy fix. I still have the sticker, or you can get replacement stickers. The Donkey Kong Cabaret, really don't want to get rid of it. But if you're willing to give me a ridiculous amount of money for it, then I will always consider it. I have a new old stock marquee sticker for it. The control panel's in good shape. It has a crack in it. I have a reproduction one, but it's the Japanese version. Mine says Nintendo of America on it. If you look here. And the one that Rich reproduced does not. It's the Japanese version, so it's slightly different. I mean, by slightly, it's really not significantly different, but this is the crack, which doesn't bother me, but I bought the replacement just to have it. The Baby Pac-Man, I love this game, and it works really good now. Not going to turn it on right now. I can. The Space Invaders works great. I rebuilt it, the power supply in it. And this has got a speed up chip in it. It makes it run faster. And what else was it? Besides the speed up chip, it's got color gels on, if you can see through there without the lights on the monitor, so it looks kind of cool, the color gels. This is a Simpsons cabinet that I converted to an Xbox 360 cabinet. If you want to put an Xbox 360 in it, feel free. I mean, I even would consider selling you my 360 that's in there. But this is, if you want to make it into a Simpsons, you can. It's just been painted black on the sides. It was completely wrecked on the sides. This Area 51 is in actually really good shape, but the monitor in it needs a recap because it doesn't quite, it won't pick up the guns when you first turn it on. Matter of fact, let's just turn this on now. Oh, that was the wrong switch. Kind of in the middle of rearranging everything around down here. Okay. Guess I'm turning everything on. I'm not turning this on though. Alright, so this is going to come on in a moment. I will talk about the pinballs now. Alright, so I've got here 3 pinball machines. These 2 here are not going. I have a fantastic space station here that was like home use only, I believe. And my Star Trek is just something I've always wanted my entire life. Well, as long since it's been around. I mean, it's in my 20s when it came out. But these 3 here, let's talk about them. Okay, so we have a Williams Flash here, and this one I will turn on, and it works. But it has some problems. One, it needs all new rubbers. The lights some lights need to be replaced. The playfield could use a good cleaning, and the sound in this, as it warms up, will start to work. So the soundboard probably needs to be capped and cleaned up and stuff. So, but nothing is not working on it. There's a little bit of flaking on the back glass. It's more like it wears where there's a few parts rubbing. See, there's like crap everywhere because I don't have room. This is a Williams Firepower 2, and this is in, I think it's a good playing game here. Now, some people, when they looked, I sent them some photos, and they think that this is playfield wear here. That's actually the original art that right there when you're seeing. So there really isn't any wear there so much. There's Mylar actually on the table. There's a piece of wear right there, and there's some wear right here. You see the wear right there? Like just little spots of wear on the cabinet. The worst part is up here. There's some planking, and this ship is pretty much worn off, and someone came here with a Sharpie and colored it in. It's dusty right now. You see there's some wear up the center, but this would be a good player. Now, here's some of the things that need to be fixed on it. One, whoever had it before knocked out the original speaker and stuck in a Jensen car speaker. I don't know what the hell they were thinking. And you see they just drove some screws right through it. It doesn't turn on right now. So that's I mean, it definitely needs some attention. The flippers are probably fine. I haven't done anything with this. So this is I think you can get this thing working pretty easily. The point of noting is that someone scratched the side of the cabinet right there. But other than that, and the bit of, so you got a little bit of, I guess that's planking there, not so much, and there's a little bit of wear on these out lanes, but not a ton. This would be fine. If I were just working on one pinball machine, this would be the one that I would keep to fix. I mean, this one here really doesn't need work. It just needs some minor stuff. But I don't know if this is, even though I really do like the work of Steve Ritchie, I don't know if I like this particular pinball myself. So that's a point I wanted to make. Now this one here would be awesome if it were in good shape. And this is a Jungle Lord. I really don't want to put the effort in to clean this thing up, and because, well, the back glass on this is like flawless. I mean, I don't see any, is there anywhere on flaking? Maybe a tiny bit, but really nothing. This is actually really, the back glass on this is like fantastic. So I've taken all the plastics off this playfield because there was some mice nests inside of it and mice poop and stuff. And I think I did a video. Yeah, I did a video on this. So if you want to check out that video. But this one here, I've got the plastics. Besides that one won't fit in there. It's broken. The rest of the plastics are in this case here. So I got it there to be cleaned up. Here's the deal. I don't want all these projects. So I would be of the mind, if you came in here and said, I'll give you one decent working pinball machine, and I'll take all 3 of these, I would be a happy camper. But it's got to be better than the Flash, I think. Either a better game with equal amounts of attention being needed to it, or, you know, but what I don't want is I don't want 3 games for 3 games, or I don't want 1 game for 1 game, or 2 for 2. I want to go down in volume of games that I have here, because basically a friend moved, he gave me these 2 pinball machines on the end. This one here I did as a trade when I got the space station, and I don't want this many pins down here that I have to maintain. So my loss is your gain, but I don't want to lose a ton on this. So again, if you want to trade me 1 for these 3, that's good. I'll totally be down with it. I hope that this will go to someone that will actually fix it up in some manner. I mean, it's not a total loss. I mean, the playfield definitely is not great. But there goes the Flash. You hear it? So it starts making noise now. And nobody's making an overlay for this one. For the Firepower 2, I think there's someone making an overlay for this. I'm not sure. I don't know. Probably not. Maybe. But you know, if you had a game with a good playfield and a busted up cabinet, this would be a good swap out, because otherwise this is in pretty decent shape. You can see here's the Area 51. So if you could turn up the brightness on this, but really it just needs to be capped. And I have a cap kit, so a lot of these things might need work, but I have the parts for them. It's just I have so many projects that I have not gotten to any of them, because when you have this many, you get overwhelmed. You don't want to touch anything. But this is in great shape. It plays great once it's warmed up. But right now it won't see the guns, or the guns won't see the screen. So, but the cabinet's in good shape. I mean, there's a couple little, you know, scratches here and there, but this one's great, and I love this game. So, again, I don't really want to get rid of everything, but I got to get rid of something. The Nintendo cabinets, really planning on keeping all those. I'll show this Nintendo Red Tent Versus. Now, you'd have to make me a really good offer for this one. It's in great shape, runs good. But again, I will consider offers. So if you really want this and you're willing to pay for it, you can have it. But that's not one I want to get rid of. This is a Radar Scope cocktail that was in the process of turning it back in Radar Scope. Right now it's actually I've taken the Donkey Kong board out of it. But the power supply is not, it's a switcher that's not powerful enough to run Radar Scope, so I need to put it in Nintendo power supply on. The leg is broken. Those can be had. People have them. Pac-Man's staying. I gotta finish painting it. My Neo Geo, this I really want to keep. The monitor will go into shutdown every so often, so I need to rebuild the monitor in that. This is a Dynamo HS5 cabinet, and what's nice about these, there's no board in it right now. It's got a monitor that doesn't work. Again, this was one that was given to me by a friend. What's nice about the HS5 is you can open this up and pull the monitor out, turn it 90 degrees, put it back in. You can go between Tate and standard horizontal mode. Tate is Japanese for vertical. So you can go vertical to horizontal. It's nice for that kind of thing. This is another HS5 with Capcom vs SNK now. I put in a VGA monitor in this, which is now not working, of course. And so I'm going to rebuild it, I guess. I really love the Naomi, and this cabinet, actually, I love it. So I don't really want to get rid of it, but if I have to, I will. Again, so much crap down here. Mr. Deuce staying. The Galaxian, Galplus, and Galaga. Really want to keep those, but again, I will consider offers on things. This is a prop cycle, and it works. It's missing a couple things like the right seat. There's a little yellow piece of plastic goes across the middle piece there, and I've kind of copied together a control panel for it because it didn't have a control panel. But everything else is there, and it works. And this is a, with the crap on it, this is a Space Invaders Part 2 Japanese Taito cabinet. Right there you can see it says Taito on it. And it has a Big Kong in it and a 16-1. So I could play Big Kong or 16. Put it, actually it's got a JAMMA adapter, so you can plug anything JAMMA that's vertical into this and play it. So I think that's it. I mean, this is not going. This is the Merit Mega Touch, and my wife loves that, so that's not going anywhere. But that's everything. So if you're interested in anything, I'm gonna post this on KLOV forums, or you can send me a message. But really, you got to come pick it up, because I'm not gonna drive all over the place to get rid of this stuff right here. So, but just understand, the things that I want to keep, you're gonna have to make me a ridiculous offer to get them. Oh, here's the other thing. The Donkey Kong here, the cable to the monitor, the pins to the monitor, I need to this is a simple fix, just some solder. See, if I just wiggle it around, it'll come back on. The pins where the ribbon cable for the video come in are just a little loose, so I got to pull the monitor out and just touch them up with some solder. I just haven't done that yet. There's my pathetic scores. Oh, and this has D2K on it. So that's not, no, there's D2K on this. So there's that. So this one I really don't want to get rid of, but if you make me a ridiculous offer for it, I will obviously consider it. And same thing with Baby Pac-Man. This is in great shape. The only thing that really needs to happen to it is, like, the T-molding should probably just be replaced, because it's kind of shrunk a little bit and it doesn't want to stay in there. So swap out the T-molding. You see, here's the Space Invaders. Looks pretty cool with some color on it. Plays really fast. And I didn't turn this on, but you can see it's Xbox. There's not much to see about it. And again, I'll just show you this quickly. This is a Donkey Kong, and this works perfectly fine. This is a custom, it's just a Nintendo cabinet that I built. And the plan is to put a game in it. Right now there's nothing in it. I've just stuck in some stuff that's not open. And this is a Donkey Kong Jr. that was converted. I need to put a coin mech on that. I have them. This is Donkey Kong Jr. that's converted to a Play Choice, and it works. And my Junior here, I needed do some repair on the monitor. It was just working, and then I went to adjust something and it stopped working. So, but I can fix it, no problem. And this is in great shape too. So that's it. Thanks for watching, everybody.